First of all, I want to clap. And I clap because the performances that you both put on this show is everything. So I want to start off with that. My name is Cycle from the EUR web, and I am just loving this series. I mean, OWN always makes great shows, but this show right here is just amazing. Now, you both are returning. So let's start with you, Marissa. Marissa, you returned with a bang, literally. As we see your character hooked up with her former classmate, David, on the good dryer. Now, already are shaking the table. How will Marissa continue to shake the table this season?
Oh, goodness. Well, I can't tell you that. But she will continue to challenge David. She cares for him, I believe, and believes that he can do better than what he is doing, I think. I think she believes in whatever he might be passionate about and him pursuing that, short of simply power. And so I think that you'll see more of that from her, just a little bit of prodding and pushing and okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. Listen, okay. I got a lot there. So clearly Marissa and David, though, they have opposite viewpoints on how the Ville should be renovated. Now, how will that conflict make or break the rekindled flame of the two characters?
Oh, goodness. I don't know that it will do either. How about that?
Oh, you're trying to play my own game here, Erica. Now, Seren is making his return, and we're all excited to hear about what he has been up to. Now, can you share with us what we can expect from his epic return, and where do you think David's loyalty stands with him in their adulthood?
Well, like so many people, I was a huge fan of the first season and super invested in the relationship between Seren and David, which is so special and intimate and so important in those formative years, that brotherhood. And then it gets broken because Seren is experiencing this trauma and has to make his escape. So a lot of time has passed. I think a lot has happened to Seren in that time that David wasn't around for. So I think there's a recurring theme in this season of David being challenged by the people in his life as they return, and what his expectations are of them and where they actually are, and the ways in which being confronted by his past and the things he's tried to avoid kind of catches up with him. So that's what I would say.
Oh, nice answer. Now, with all these Black Emmy nominations across the board from Black actors amongst yourselves, what do you think the next decade, or in this current decade, I should say, will bring in terms of more representation across entertainment for Black and brown actors?
Well, I'm so excited about the progress we've made, and I think we need to make more. And so I'm really looking forward to more diverse storytelling. I always say, Black people of color are not a monolith. We're not all one thing. There's so much diversity inside of our community. One of the things that David Makes Man does so beautifully is represent so many different kinds of people, perspectives, generations, gender identities, sexuality, personality. And so I'm just looking forward to more and more diverse storytelling so that we can get more and more specific about the different kinds of Black lives and the lives of people of color, which of course have shared experiences, but all look totally unique.
Okay.
Well, I think that there will just be, the more that is made, the more of an appetite for it that there will be. Is what I feel. So, and the more that now it achieves this sort of mainstream recognition at an Emmys or other awards ceremony, the more people will take notice and be like, well, this is an important show. Okay, I need to watch it. Everyone watches the important show. I think David Makes Man is an incredibly important show. When I watched the first season, I immediately started evangelizing all my friends long before I I got on it to get them to get up to speed, because it is transformative. You know, it was transformative for me. And as more stories like that get told and win these, you know, spectacularly prestigious awards like the Peabody, you know, more people will take notice. So I feel like the next, you know, few years, decade, what have you, you know, we'll see, you know, Hollywood is much more open now to hearing those stories, you know, for various reasons. And I think that will continue.
Why should folks continue or tune in to David Makes Man? Kyle?
I would say David Makes Man is a totally original, beautiful, intimate coming of age story that explores what it's like to be a Black man navigating different socioeconomic backgrounds, taking care of his own mental health, dealing with family and community, figuring out how he can evolve and learn from his past so that he can be the best man that he can be.
Beautiful. And Erica?
I think that either you will deeply connect with the show intrinsically because of your own experience, or because of the way it's told with such nuance and depth and humanity, it will change your perspective on a world that perhaps you don't think you recognize, but will.